Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It's Wednesday, and I'm here with an interesting fact. When I log into Facebook, why am I getting cat videos? Why am I getting prank videos? Every single time I open Facebook, I only see few of the content which I subscribed or the people that I follow. Rest of the thing is full of content filtered by the Facebook user, Facebook server. What is happening on the background? When I log into YouTube, I see only data that which I don't even consider as subscription. I've subscribed to like 100 channels, but the information that I see on the recommended videos, those are not which I really like. Those are the information which the YouTube is pushing on my page. So I think this is also going on YouTube, but YouTube, sorry, the truth. So what happens when I log into the Twitter? I see followers which I don't even follow, but I still get those tweets. What is happening? Do I not have any option to come out of this social media trap? Should I not should I not protect my data, or should I not browse or connect with my people through proper social media? Is that an option? Yes, we have Minds.com, which recently is becoming a popular social media network. And we're going to discuss in detail about this particular site, Minds.com. So, Minds.com, the founder of Minds.com is from the US. His name is Bill Ottoman, and he was actually founded this company in 2011. It went public in 2015. And initially, they thought that would not go that properly because it's just like another open source network that comes and goes off without any funding. But these people raised millions and millions of dollars with the help of just 15, 20,000 users. And that gave them the boost. And now they are running with millions of users. So Bill Ottoman is the founder, and the site actually is a combination of. It looks like a combination of Facebook and Twitter and YouTube because it has blogs, it has posts, it has videos. You can see all sort of social media combined together, and it's given to you. What's the beauty of Minds.com is they don't filter the content. They don't put scam. They don't put unwanted things on your page because whatever you subscribe is what you're going to see on the site. So when you log into it, it'll also help you to give you points or tokens. They call tokens, which is a cryptocurrency. It's not the money. It's a cryptocurrency that we can use to boost your content. So they say one token, if you purchase one token for $10, and then you use that particular token to boost your content in some other web page or some other Mind subscribers. So with one token, you can get almost 1,000 views. So that's a promised 1,000 view. Doesn't mean that they're gonna scam you or they're gonna cheat you. The moment you subscribe or get the token and publish it or connect with some users in the minds.com, you will get 1,000 views. And also, what's more interesting is the energy that you put in social media. When you use Facebook or Twitter, what happens? You just scroll, you just share your videos. You may share it in WhatsApp, or you use Instagram. You share all your content. But what are you getting in return? Nothing. So with minds.com, what happens when you spend the time in the whatever time that you're spending, whatever upvotes that you give for the post, whatever likes that you do, it's converted into energies or tokens, and later you can use that content or that token to promote your own content. With there is something called wire. They call it as wire. What you do is when you wire your content with some other pages in the same minds.com, who is a popular site, you post your content to them and tell them, I want to wire with you, with, and then you give some amount of token, and they say, okay, I'll take your content and put it in my site. So what happens, they tend to promote the channel with their subscribers, and then you get more number of views. So these are all some of the good things that's happening around Minds. And what's more interesting is they don't have they encrypt all the data that you send. When I say encrypt, it's it's like you're giving a package to someone, and they don't open the package and they just give it to them. So that's what is called as an encryption. So you send your data in an encrypted form, so nobody's going to scam you, nobody's going to open the file and see what is inside it. So that's another beauty of using minds.com. There is a fact that I got to know, that when you go into Facebook, only 2% of the information that you see on Facebook is relevant to what we want or what we have subscribed to or what we have added as a friend. The rest of 98%, who knows, you get I recently got a lot of prank videos. Before, if I look in 2008 or 9, that's when I opened the Facebook account. What's the primary reason? We opened to connect with our school friends or college friends at that time. But today we go into Facebook and we only see posts that are totally irrelevant to what we want. We also know the fact that campaign or the Cambridge Analytica of scam that happened in Trump's campaign, but we still in Facebook because we feel that there is no other option. But there is an option. Through minds.com, you can explore the other side of the social network, and they don't push cat videos, or they don't post funny videos. Only you see mature content is people who want to actually connect with people, and you find the right people, you get the right information, right? So check it out. And I've got a tutorial video where I've made how this site looks like and how you can access the information and what you can do with it. Let me bring that up for you. Just hold on right there. All right, here we go. So I've got a browser called Tor. It's an open source browser, and you can download it. Just put Tor download, it'll get the download app. We've made a different complete video on how Tor works and what is Tor. Check it out. It's an open source browser. So the search engine is not Google. It's called DuckDuckGo. Yeah, it's an alternative for Google. Right. So I'm gonna try minds.com, and it's taking me straight to the homepage. And here we have where minds gather, and they have all their principle on what they do and what's your privacy and all this information. This is a page where you can just view the information. You can contribute without even logging in. You can stay anonymous, which is really cool stuff, which is not allowed in Facebook or Twitter or any other social network that we have. I'm going to hit login, and here I have an option. It's a quick subscription or an option that I have on the right side. On the left side, I am going to log in. Right, so it's taking me straight to my homepage. And here we see on the left-hand side is it's loading the preferred option. These are the preferred option that I've chosen where I want to see where these are all my interests, or this is something that I'm interested on. You can see art, blog, comedy, education, health, and these are all the, so oh, that's a scary image, skip that up. Okay, so these are all the information which I prefer to see. It's not they something that they push onto my wall. These are all the things that I went and told I like this and I want to see more of this content. So that's how the Mind's algorithm works. They don't give you the content. You go ahead and fetch the content what you need. So here you see comedy and memes. These are all the stuffs that I enjoy. Right, so here we saw all this information, and how do I write a blog? I just had to click on write a blog. I put the image here, I choose the image of what I want, and then I write the blog. And I also have an option to use hashtags, and I also have an option to paywall, which means that if you want to see my content, I can I can put a money on it. I can say that you may need to monetize it because I write rich content where you may need to pay for it to see the content. I can put $1 for view, so that's how the paywall works. You also have an option to publish it. You just have to hit write everything and hit publish. That should do it. And if I go to newsfeed, I we just saw the newsfeed and what we want to see based on your subscription. Discovery is where you see all the other channels and what's the top hashtags that's going, what's the hot topic today, and what's the latest information that we have. And I also have an option called Wallet where I see how many tokens that I have. I don't have any tokens as of now. I've just created the channel. So I may get next payout here. You can see what's happening down here. And I may get some money. And here we have what are my contribution till now and the odes, the reminds. Remind is called as retweeting in what we have in Twitter or you share in Facebook. So for that also you get points. And for referrals, we have some points and on-chain transactions. Check-ins is where you get the number of time that you spend on Minds and how much time you spend with the browser or the site that you're logged in. That also counts. So one token is equal to 1,000 views. So once you get 1,000, one token, and you boost your content with one token, you will get 1,000 views. That's what they promise. And what happens in the background is every Minds user, when they scroll down to the 15th post, they may get your post because you have boosted your content with one token. So that's how the token part works. If you want to buy token also, you're eligible to buy token with, I think it's $100. Sorry, $10 for some amount of token. I may be wrong there, but you can check it out. So this is the holistic view of what we have in Minds, and these are all some of my subscriptions. I can expand and see their content and what they are doing. That's pretty much everything. You can, if you'd like to know about my profile, I'll show you what is my profile. Okay, so here you can see that I've loaded or uploaded the content few days before. And of course, I am not getting that views because it's just few days that I've logged in. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. So think about it, guys. It's pretty cool stuff. Hello, welcome back. So I got I'm sure you understood what is minds.com and what can we do with minds.com. So please do check it out. You also have an app in Google Store or Apple Store. Try and download it. I couldn't get the video of app because I don't have a smartphone handy at the moment. So I use more of my laptop for all the social media network. So that's the reason I had to show it in the browser. All right. So not just browsers, not just social media. You can also try when you're surfing in the internet. The more and more you surf in the internet, the more and more you give out your data for free. And I even told in one of my previous book reviews where I told more about the past, where in the past, people like Genghis Khan or Alexander the Great, they were considered as kings because they owned more number of lands. And in the Industrial Revolution, if you see people who has more number of industrial assets, they are considered as people who dominated that field. But at this 21st century, a century which is driven by data, people who own the data is the king. Who's the richest person in the world? Jeff Bezos. Who's that guy? He has more number of data. Amazon, Facebook, or any anyone who has more number of money or who is dominating in 21st century is someone who is owning the data. So protect your data. It's your own data. Think about it. None, as I told you, not just in sites. When you use browsers, go for Mozilla browser, which is an open source browser. You can try a lot of open source browser. There is something called SeaMonkey and a lot of other open source browsers which protects your data on whatever you're browsing in the internet. And when you come to the operating systems, you can try multiple operating systems which are available for open source. You can try Linux. You may find it difficult when you when you try to use Linux, but the more and more you use it, you get hands on with it. But even when you tried Windows, right, in the past, you don't know what is Windows. But the more and more we started using it, we got to know what is Windows, and now we play with it. But the same happens when you use Linux. You can try Fedora or Ubuntu. These are all the operating system which has some cool GUI options. And also, it's more secure and you can protect your privacy. So think about it, guys. I hope you found this video useful. If you have any comments, please leave it in the comment section. I'll see you later. Thank you for your love and support. Bye for now.